Have you ever felt a melody pulling you towards an unknown adventure? Imagine, deep within an ancient, misty forest, a secret ballroom woven from magic and moonbeams. This is the Moonlight Pavilion, a place of legend that appears only once every 100 years, on the eve of the spring dawn. It's said that whoever finds it will dance under the stars until sunrise, caught in a spell of pure wonder. One such night, the forest was electric. Fireflies twinkled like fallen stars, and flowers cast a soft, ethereal blue glow. From a nearby village, a young girl named Alara, with a heart full of dreams, felt an irresistible pull. She followed a melody she'd never heard before, a tune as soft as the wind, yet filled with a deep, soulful longing. Her bare feet padded over dew-kissed moss until she reached a shimmering lake. There, rising before her, was a grand archway of pure light, beckoning her inside. As she stepped through, her breath caught in her throat. The scene was breathtaking. Hundreds of candles floated in midair, casting a warm, flickering light. The marble floor gleamed as if the moon itself had spilled its liquid silver upon it. It was a sight beyond her wildest dreams. And then she saw him. Standing near the edge of the magnificent ballroom was a young man. He was dressed in dark, shimmering silver, and his eyes held the first light of dawn. When he noticed her, he offered a slight, graceful bow. "You found the pavilion," he said, his voice gentle and warm. "No one has, for 100 years." Alara, a mix of shyness and curiosity, smiled back. "I followed the music," she whispered, her voice barely audible. "Who are you?" He paused for a moment, a hint of mystery in his soft reply. "Someone who belongs to the night." As she looked closer, she noticed a faint shimmer around his hands, as if he were woven from moonlight, his form slightly translucent at the edges. Before she could ask another question, the music swelled, shifting into a slow, graceful waltz, brimming with both sorrow and profound beauty. He extended his hand towards her. "Would you dance with me until dawn?" She hesitated for just a heartbeat, then placed her hand in his. The moment their fingers touched, the world around them transformed. The floor rippled with light, and fragrant petals swirled through the air. The moon itself seemed to descend from the heavens, bathing them in an intense, silvery glow. They moved together in perfect harmony, as if they had danced together in 1,000 other lifetimes. Her soft laughter echoed through the hall, while his eyes shone with a quiet, profound joy. Around them, the magic of the pavilion deepened, and time itself seemed to slow, stretching into a sweet, endless moment. As they glided across the floor, Alara asked him, "Will you tell me your name?" He smiled, a touch of sadness in his expression. "Once, long ago, I was called Kyle. I was a prince, until I tried to bend the rules of time. I wished for a love that would never fade, and the forest, in its ancient wisdom, took pity on me. It bound me to the night. Only when someone dances with me before the dawn can I feel truly alive again. But when the sun rises, I must fade back into shadow." Hearing this, Alara's steps faltered. "Then I'll dance until the sun forgets to rise," she declared, her voice filled with a newfound determination. Kale laughed softly, a sound both beautiful and heartbreaking. "It always rises," he said, with a sad finality, "no matter how much we wish otherwise." But still, they danced. They danced through songs of joy, and through moments of quiet contemplation, through shared tears and bursts of laughter. The ancient forest watched them, still and utterly entranced by the beautiful tragedy unfolding within. The stars seemed to lean in closer, as if to witness this fleeting connection. Every moment felt like an entire lifetime, and every shared heartbeat was a silent promise. As the first faint blush of dawn began to paint the horizon, Kale's form started to grow dimmer, flickering like a candle flame in a breeze. Tears welled in Alara's eyes. "Don't go," she whispered, her voice trembling. "There must be a way to break the spell." Kale gently brushed a strand of hair from her face, his touch as light as a moonbeam. "Love can break many things," he said softly, "but this spell was not made to be broken, only to be remembered." She held him tighter, trying to anchor him to the world. "Then let this memory be stronger than the sunrise." The first golden rays of dawn pierced through the treetops, warm and unyielding. Kyle gifted her one last radiant smile. "Thank you, Alara, for giving me life again, even for just one night." And with those final words, he dissolved into motes of light, drifting upwards like a gentle sigh. The magical ballroom faded with him, the candles winking out one by one, until only the quiet forest remained, now bathed in the gentle glow of morning. Alara stood alone by the lake, her heart aching with loss, but also overflowing with the love she had found. She whispered his name into the wind, and it seemed the trees carried it softly through their leaves. Years passed, but the legend lived on. Every spring, on the night before the dawn, villagers would claim to hear a faint, beautiful melody drifting from the lake, a melody of love and light. And if you looked very, very closely, you might just see two figures dancing upon the water. Tess surface. A girl in a simple white dress, and a boy made entirely of moonlight. Their story became a reminder, a beacon of hope passed down through generations. It taught that even a love, born in the briefest of moments, can shine far beyond the confines of time. True love doesn't vanish when the morning comes. It becomes the very light that guides us home. Thank you so much for watching and sharing this story with me. If you enjoyed this journey into the Moonlight Pavilion, please like, share, and subscribe for more tales of magic and wonder. Until next time, keep dreaming.